I'm a homeschool mom. And this November is a school board election. Election is very important. The opinions of the candidates are very important. The endorsements of the candidates is very important. The candidate's qualification and background knowledge is very important, and it matters a lot. Tay Anderson has no business in education. Tay Anderson has no business representing voters in Denver. Tay Anderson has ruined Denver Public Schools. He has said over and over again he is for the unions and that he is sorry, but he'll always be for the unions. Tay Anderson has said parent voices do not matter. In fact, most of the directors at Denver Public Schools have said that the parent voices do not matter. The children aren't getting an education. At Denver Public Schools, your kids are not safe. The goal of education at Denver Public Schools is not education. The children aren't being taught to read proficiently, write well, and do math properly. The goal of the union candidates is indoctrination. They are indoctrinating children to be militant activists for the unions. Now that isn't reasonable. We need to elect candidates that put voters and taxpayers first and that put parents and teachers above everything else. Our state representatives have made 12 laws to improve education. They're improving education, all right. They're creating mentally ill kids, and they're putting more social workers in our schools instead of police. They're making sure that your kids are transitioning to whatever they want to be. They're confusing all your kids. Oh, and there is a law right now that allows 12-year-olds to consent to health care decisions without parental consent. That's an invalid contract. Not one law improves reading scores, writing scores, or math scores. Not one law ensures that your kids will graduate proficiently literate and functional students able to make decisions and succeed in life. The goal of education is population control. Keep them dumb and keep them immoral. This way, they could manipulate your kids in the future and make sure they can govern them. And they can't govern themselves. Responsible educators and voters will vote them all out of office this November. Your future and your children's future depend on it. Don't vote for progressive candidates. The stakes are much too high to stay home this November. Vote out Tay Anderson and demand a real education for your kids.